Alright, well, I'm here to show you all how to change a tire on a vehicle. Well, as you can see, it's a Dodge Ram 1500. Well, it doesn't say 1500, but it's 1500. It's a 1998. And first thing first, I'm going to show y'all how to properly change a tire on a truck. Well, it's probably the same on a car too, but I'm going to show you how to do it on a truck today. Well, first, you gotta loosen all these lug nuts. I already loosened them, so it won't be taking me forever. But they're all loose. And once you got them all loose, you wanna go underneath the truck, find a sturdy spot for it to sit. And then you wanna jack it up a little bit until the tire's off the ground. Try not to be under the truck as much when you're doing it. What happens if it falls on you and you're dead? So don't try to be underneath it. I'll be jacking her up so she goes. As you can see, the tire's already starting to come off the ground. You can see it spin a little bit. So once you do that, you get out from underneath. Make sure everything's clear so you don't, nothing falls on you or anything. You want to start loosen the tire, loosen up the lug nuts so the tire comes off. Once that happens, you want to keep the lug nuts somewhere so you don't lose them. I know people have lost these lug nuts before, and then they got to go to town, and I think it's like $1.29 for one, but that ain't no biggie. As you can see, there's a rim cap here. This has a Ram signal for Dodge Ram, because it is a Dodge Ram. It's Ram 1500 V8 Magnum. If you look, but although you can have two left. Oh, that one's a little snug still, though. You gotta use this ratchet here to loosen it up a little bit. All right, she's loose enough. As you can see, the cap is getting a little loose here. My brother just bought this truck a couple months ago for $750. As you can see, it's a little rotted out. The rim's almost done. So that's how you take a tire off. And you can see that's where all the tire goes. Here's the studs for the lug nuts. The tire goes on, but well, I took the tire off, and I'll show you guys how to put it back on. Well, you want to get the tire lined up, and it's easier if you're sitting down when you do this. You want to get the tire all sneaked up right next to it, line up the holes for it, and you want to lift up the tire with your feet or something, push it on, like so. And then the lug nuts that you took off should be close by. And yeah, do that there until you, fudge. Forgot the lug nut. I mean the hubcap. Now you put that on, like that. Tighten it. Make sure she's snug with your hands. And you wanna, when you put these on, you kind of want to put them in a kind of every other, so that you're making sure she's snug and she's on correctly, not crooked at all. Because if she's crooked at all, and tire go past you on the road, and you guys don't want that, do you? So you driving down the road, the tires will be driving down the road right past you. And so whenever you do that, whenever a tire starts passing you, you're kind of screwed. You're SOL. That's shoot out of luck, not the bad word. As you can see, I'm tightening this stuff up. Getting her real tight here. She's tight with all my fingers. And on a ratchet, you can turn it either way. You want to turn it the other way so you can make sure she's tightening. And hold a ratchet, tighten it until she's tight with that. untighten everywhere. Like what I said before, every other, so that she's on correctly. She's not crooked at all. I see that she's on pretty good. And once you get that tightened up, you want to let it down a little bit. Make sure you're not underneath the vehicle so she don't fall on you like I said earlier. But you want to let it down. Not all the way down yet, but you want to let her down so it's touching. And I got the breaker bar here to tighten things that are a bit heavy tight. And you got that. Put the socket back on. You want to tighten them up like here, like so. I go around this way. I have to skip every other so she's on correctly, like I said. And she should be a safe ride, and the tire won't be passing. Because as soon as that tire passes you, I don't know what you're gonna do. You'll be hopping all along on the road and everything. If that happens, then I don't know what you want to do. You might as well tighten up the last couple. You can get them all pretty snug. You can go back driving on the road. That's what they're good for. Vehicles are good made for driving. Listening to back road songs and cracking some cold ones. You want to make sure you not drinking and driving when you're doing that. Make sure you're 21 too. Anyways, I just showed you all how to put a tire on, change the tire. So please do that in your future if you can.